Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Alex and welcome to another one of my videos. I am joined here today with
Duro, guys. This is Derka. What's up?
yeah, and we're gonna be reviewing the first 5 episodes of Avatar: The Legend of Korra, Season 3. And yeah, we're gonna start off with episode 1. And yeah, there's been
Yep.
some really interesting things happening throughout this. I didn't actually know this came out until like I don't know, last few days ago actually. And yeah,
Yeah, we had to tell you, didn't we? We
yeah,
had
he
to
had to
tell
tell
you.
me in another video. And yeah, I've watched all of the episodes where it's well up to 5 so far. And yeah, there's been some really interesting things happened, hasn't there, Derka?
Oh yeah, man, it's freaking crazy. We start off with Korra. This is like what, like 2 weeks after harmonic convergence or whatever. So it's like
Yeah,
right after what just happened
yeah, and then all
in, for
this,
some reason, the Republic City. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, and then all these new airbenders came out of nowhere, like in like I don't even know what happened. Like I was actually really confused why there was all these airbenders and all that. I was just like, what is going on? Did spirits get into them or something? What's your thoughts?
I don't, I don't know, man. I mean, what their reasoning is that like since harmonic convergence happened and the close, the opening of the spirit world, that just made awaken more people to bending apparently.
Yeah,
So
like
it's something like that. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's like it was running in their family, I guess, from like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and it suddenly just came out. But they like the spiritual energy inside them, like restricted them from bending or something. Okay, that's just what I reckon. And then
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense a little bit because when she like did harmonic convergence, that would awaken the spiritual energies or something, and then they became benders.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And then when the spirit that did all the vines in Republic City, what do you think about that? Because Korra ended up getting banished from all like Korra ended up getting banished by the mayor of Republic City, and she wasn't allowed to come back. So what do you think of
True,
that?
true. President Raiko and Korra, they have like a huge hate relationship.
Yeah,
Right? He's trying to like make himself look better,
they don't like
so
each other at all.
nobody likes the Avatar. Yeah, because nobody likes the Avatar.
Yeah,
So like no, and nobody likes him. So if he makes the Avatar look worse than him, he looks better. It's weird. It's
exactly.
weird.
Yeah, but he has to realize the Avatar's like friggin' how old? 18, 19.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's still a kid. And
True.
coming towards the ending of the episode, like we're not gonna cover every single aspect of it because we don't really wanna. We just want to give you our thoughts and not ruin it for everyone else.
If you haven't
Team,
watched it yet, yeah.
yeah, exactly. If you haven't watched it yet, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, but I'm glad you are. So, the whole of Team Avatar leaves to find other airbenders throughout like the Earth
Yeah.
Kingdoms and take them to the Northern Air Temple. Like that's pretty insane. Like they kind of just leave everything behind and just oh yeah, we're up and gone. Like what's your thoughts about
I
that?
mean,
That's
Korra was banished. Tenzin is like whatever. Mako and Bolin are like whatever. Asami is the head of a company, so she does whatever she wants. But what I think, what is more important is the dangerous criminal who gets released at the
yes,
end of the episode, if you remember.
he gets released and he actually has airbending. Zahir, he's the one that got locked up. Um, like when Korra was really little, because they wanted to, his like little team wanted to take her away from everyone else, or like they wanted to take her
Like when?
away from their family and raise her up and do whatever they need to do with her. And yeah, I
Yeah, we're
guess
going
they,
into episode 4 right now, dude.
I guess, but
We don't know about all that.
shut up. All right.
What did you think? What did you think about Zahir being able to airbend like so amazingly well
I
already?
I just thought he's had I actually thought he was taught by someone else because you can't really just learn that. He was stuck at the air temple as well, so there could have been like a book or like engravings on the wall, like he could
True,
practice
he did
too.
mention one of those guys. He mentioned one of the monks, I think. That he's like, this guy was the greatest airbender who ever lived, or something like that, and always like quoted him or something.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh yeah, they're just fairy tales, and like there's truth in them, or something like that. And it was pretty cool. Like you wouldn't
He beats the
expect,
shit out of the White Lotus.
I guess. Yeah, I guess what would you do for 13 years in there, other than like in
Oh
an
yeah.
air temp?
Why don't they kill him? Why don't they kill him? I don't
I don't know.
understand.
I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up episode 1, and we'll be moving on to episode 2 now. With episode 2, they went and tried to recruit a lot of airbenders, like a lot of the new airbenders within the Earth Kingdom, and they all seemed to decline Tenzin's offer because he seemed to come off a bit strong, like I was saying, you gotta move here, you're gonna be taught the ways of this. What's your thoughts about that?
I mean, like Tenzin expected them all to think that, oh, the air bending culture is so amazing that
Yeah,
like everybody would want to join it.
yeah, once, like,
But that wasn't true. I mean, like people had families.
yeah, people had their own lives to live and didn't really want to be, like, airbenders. They didn't choose to be airbenders. They didn't really want to learn the ways. They didn't know what they
True.
was expecting. It was,
True. True.
yeah, and, they even did they did a little show to show off, like, everything to do with airbending. That,
That show was great.
that was,
Tenzin is shirtless.
yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, and they recruited one person, but his name was Kai, and he ended up stealing a lot of things. Like,
From his foster family.
yeah, off,
It's
like,
messed up.
it was messed up. He ended up stealing, like, lots of wallets, all of this, the policeman's stuff, because he was, like, a fugitive and stuff, and, yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it because of his, like, his background story, like, and, yeah, that was a lie.
True, but he
That,
faked his background story.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then,
He was a liar since the beginning.
yeah, and another significant thing that happened in this was Zahir, he has his own little team that was locked up in prison when he was, and they were a powerful earthbender, powerful waterbender as well, and
Yep.
they ended up breaking out the earthbender like at the very start of the episode because Zahir disguised himself as a White Lotus member and gave him like the littlest pieces of dirt and he got out. What's your thoughts
Yo, he's a
about the
yo.
waterbender?
That earthbender is the waterbender or the
Or
earthbender?
both, both.
The earthbender's a badass, dude. The earthbender's a badass. He was like doing lava bending or some shit.
Yeah,
You see that? Like the rocks were like heated.
yeah, and then he would hit
That was
people in the
crazy.
face. It was crazy. And what about the waterbender?
Oh my god. She's kind of. I don't think she's like. I think the Earthbender and Zahir are a lot cooler than her. I mean, she's like. She uses like water arms, I guess. But I mean, it was crazy how they just threw like a barrel of water and then she just like absorbed all the water in it.
Yeah, she's pretty tank
Yeah.
actually. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, and
Their
then
prisons are pretty awesome.
guess who made a return to at the very end of the episode? Derka, do you want to tell them?
I wonder who. Nah, dude, I wonder. I'm thinking. I don't remember.
Zuko.
I wonder who
Lord
could have made a
Zuko.
return at the end of the. Oh man, I completely.
Wow.
Nah, I'm kidding. I knew.
Lord Zuko had a massive return into it. And yeah, he sounds
No, he's like
complete-
90 years old.
Yeah, he sounds completely different. He kind of looks like who's he look like? Kind of looks like
Iroh? A little? A skinny Iroh?
a little, like a really old version of Iroh and skinny.
Yeah.
And he has a dragon. I'm just gonna say that he has a dragon. Like,
Yes.
no one knows where this dragon
Freaking
came
dragon. I was like,
from. I was just like, where the hell did this dragon
Yeah.
come from? Cause,
it could have been like the two dragons that Iroh saved.
yes, that's what
Maybe.
well, leaks and shit I've heard. That's what I've heard from like everyone. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm digging it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up episode two.
Yeah, a pet dragon.
Yeah, pet dragon. Alright, that pretty much wraps up episode
Pet-
2. And yeah. And moving on to episode 3, where the Team Avatar tries or goes to Bossing Say and tries to recruit lots of airbenders from in there because they had some reporting from the maps in there. What's your thoughts about that, Derka?
Oh man, episode 3 is a big episode. It's even titled the Earth Queen, so we know that they're gonna meet the Earth Queen.
Yeah, and
So like,
they already heard some rumors about her being a
not the nicest of
not the nicest of people. And yeah, so Korra asked her about being about all the airbenders that are popping up everywhere, because they already know that there's been sightings in there, and like all that,
in Bossing Say, yeah.
in Bossing Stay, and yeah, she pretty much says, all right, if you're gonna do this, if I'm gonna do this for you, you're gonna do something for me, and yeah, so what was the favor again?
The favor was fending off bandits while they transfer the tax money to her.
Yes.
So that was crazy because like the bandits were rebels. They did not like the queen. Most
Mm.
people do not like the queen.
Yeah, and yeah, you'll find out why if you have seen it or if you're watching the video after this. You'll find out why. And
Yeah.
they pretty much take all the money back to the Earth Queen, and yeah, she pretty much just brushes them off and said there's no airbenders here. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much a lie straight up. And yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Because that's a bit crazy.
I don't know. She's been. I know she's like. They explain why she doesn't like the Avatar because she thinks that like it's the Avatar's fault that the Earth Kingdom lost their land because they used Earth Kingdom land to make Republic City,
Yeah,
and Aang asked Bumi for the land.
yeah.
So I mean I understand that, but she's being like crazy. Bumi was an awesome person. Why is his daughter such? Ugh.
And we actually forgot to explain this. Boomy is an airbender. That was brought out first in the first episode. Sorry, we forgot to say it. I
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much just
yeah.
forgot everything about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's some insight on that. Boomy's an airbender.
Yeah, not super old Bumi. Bumi, the brother of Tenzin,
Yeah, yeah.
just to make it specific.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's yeah. And in around the middle of this episode 3, the Earth Queen, Zuko and who was it? Tanrock, Korra's dad, go to
Yeah.
is it the Northern Water Tribe?
Yeah, the
And
northern water tribe to meet the two new leaders.
meet the two new leaders, the son and daughter of Unalaq, and pretty much just tell them or ask them if the what's her name? I can't remember. What
Uh,
the
the firebenders name?
yeah, what
Her name's like Pili or Pli or something like that.
something like that. Yeah, if
I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
well, they're all part of like that Team Zahir, and yeah, and yeah, pretty much they're trying to break her out too. So they're seeing if they're all still kept in the clear, and yes, and also Marco and Bolin meet their family. They met their cousin, uncle, or all of their cousins, uncle,
Oh, there's so many of their cousins.
and and their grandma. So that's when Kai tricked them and got them on the train and took them to
They took their money.
yeah, took their wallets and took them or made them get a train down to the lower ring of Ba Sing Se, and they met their family.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That
that's
was a
just
very emotional scene, dude.
it was
That was
I
very
reckon.
emotional.
So
Like when he says that like his dad is dead and his mom is dead, that was
Yeah, when he
That was
gives
sad.
us, and
That's
then when
sad.
he gives the scarf over to his grandma, that was yeah.
Yeah,
So that's just
that was intense.
yeah, that's just a little bit about that, and yeah. So we'll move on to episode 3 now. I mean episode
Four.
4, sorry. And back with episode 4, we'll start this one off with the Queen hides the airbenders. What do you think about that?
She's legit. I think she's insane. She is legitimately insane. I mean, technically, it is. She has the authority to conscript people into her army, but what she's doing is nobody thinks it's right. Nobody thinks it's right.
She's
I mean, I
hiding.
doubt you think it's right, do you?
No, I don't. She's just hiding everyone away
Yeah.
because they're airbenders, and I don't know what they do good in their army. The Dai Li is just extremely powerful, but yeah, I guess everyone wants airbenders these days. And
I
and Kai got taken away by the airbend, or not
the Daily.
the Dai Li, because he's an airbender, and yeah, that's just like, why would you take a little guy? He's not gonna do well, but he actually does really well, and
Pretty much the best one there.
he's the best one there. He helps out everyone. He shows mercy to people in there and shows a good side of himself. But
So he's not just any like thief.
yeah,
So
he's not any thief, but like the way that he's treated in there is just insane. Like, apparently you don't show any mercy in there. So he's freaking taught to kill everyone and stuff, and I don't think that's right. The first time he
yeah,
shows,
it's
yeah, the first time he shows a good side in there, he's gotta kill them or like
yeah,
injure them.
not show mercy. He's supposed to beat them, not like play easy or whatever.
Yeah. And so when they break, or Janora finds them by going into like her little spiritual world, where she like sort of like going into the spirit world, but finding everyone through their
She had astral projection.
spiritual energy, and there's a
She
bit
had
of
that connection with Kai.
and Tenzin didn't like that. Tenzin goes,
Ten does not like that she has a connection with Kai.
What connection? What's going on?" And
I love Tenzin.
yeah, he's funny. And yeah, so when Janora finds Kai, they what do? They hug and give him a little kiss, and yeah, and then they break out. Kai absolutely, oh, Janora gets like snatched up by one of the Dai Li agents, and then pretty much Kai just goes,
Mako and Bolin are helping them out.
yeah, and Kai goes just angry and freaking wipes them out.
And he's like, I am as good as I thought. I was like, ooh, badass. Ooh, badass.
Yeah, and then yeah, so they all broke out, got away from the Earth Queen, and they all
That was an epic battle.
yeah, it was. And then they followed Tenzin to the Korra and Tenzin split up. So Korra goes to look for more airbenders to send to the northern air temple, and Tenzin takes all the airbenders that they recruited from there to the northern air temple. What do you think about that?
I mean, I really like Tenzin. So and Tenzin is that guiding force for Korra. Like whenever Korra does listen to Tenzin, something bad happens.
Yeah.
But when she does listen to him, like everything works out. So without, I want to see what happens. Like now that's probably gonna show her like growing up a little bit maybe, because she doesn't have Tenzin anymore.
Yeah.
She's just by herself.
Yeah, that's what happened in like was it season 2? I don't know. They split up again, and yeah, it was season 2, and she met like a family. Anyways, and they also Zuko and stuff go down and check on that firebender, and they break her out. So
Yeah,
that's
that was crazy. That was crazy.
that,
They completely body Zuko, Tanrock, the two chiefs. Oh my god,
yeah, that was just
it's
crazy.
so one-sided.
So they broke her out, and she actually is like the same as in season 1 with the guy that could firebend out of his head. So she's the same as
Combustion
that.
Man,
Yeah, Sparky
aka
Boom Man.
Sparky Boom Boom.
Yeah,
Sparky Boom.
yeah, and
Which
yeah,
means she has explosive fire, but she can also firebend. Sparky Boom Boom Man couldn't firebend; he could just use the combustion power. She can do both.
yeah. That's
So
so
she probably has like exploding firebending powers.
yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much that wraps up episode 4, and yeah. On to episode 5. In this one, they mention that they go to that they're on the run from the Earth Queen, and that they go to this place where there's another airbender. So they go, oh yeah, sure, then we'll go there. And what happens, Derka? What happens there?
They actually meet. They actually meet Lynn. As you guys know, Lynn is the police chief of Republic City and Top's daughter. They meet Lynn's half sister and the mother of the new Airbender. That was crazy. What did you think when you heard about that? Her
Um,
half sister.
oh God, I actually thought that Toph was like a bit of a player, like, cause it was a bit weird that even came up, cause I thought, oh yeah, she's blind, not many people would want her, but obviously not.
Damn, damn, harsh on Top.
Yeah, and
She's kind of famous though.
yeah, yeah, definitely for creating metal bending.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Lynn's sister, her daughter is Opal, which is a new airbender. And Opal and Bolin kind of just hit it off like straight away.
They got a little something something.
what what happened there? Jeez.
Uh, Damn, that happened fast.
And what I was most happy about, like really, really happy about, that Toph is still alive.
They do mention that the guy when they ask if Top's in the city, they're like, no, Top actually went on a journey as a wanderer around the world. So that means we could see Top later on. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was so happy to hear that. And then at the in the middle of the episode, Zahir like cleans up himself, like shaves his head and all that, cleans up himself, and goes to Air Temple Island and becomes like a recruit there, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to Milo and who's the other one? Oh, I can't remember. Why?
I never remember the names. I never remember the names of the kids.
I know Milo
I know
and
Janora.
Janora. And
Yeah.
the middle one, the middle sister. Oh, I can't remember. I can't believe I.
It's fine.
All right, and so Zahir meets up with them and shows off his skills like really good and all that. And
Compared to everybody else, yeah.
yeah, just insane. And he's really good. And then he's caught sneaking out one night, and Kaya,
Into Tenzin's room.
yeah, goes into Tenzin's room and asks where's the Avatar, and goes through like all this stuff, and yeah,
Kaya finds out that he's here.
and they had a little fight. Zahir kind of messed her up, and yeah, she can't. He just vanishes.
Did you notice?
What was that?
Did you notice that Zahir? I think he steals Aang's flying rod.
Oh yeah, he's the staff.
I don't know if it's Aang's, but it was in Tenzin's room, so I'm thinking it's Aang's.
Yeah. So, well, that's what. Oh, and at the very end of the episode, Korra tries to help Opal talk to Lynn about like their family issues because they're kind of a train wreck. That family.
Yeah, Lynn and her sister let's just say they don't get along really well. They're kind of opposites.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what happened like when Opal tried to talk to her? Like Opal's only say 17, 16.
Yeah.
And oh
Yeah.
my god, she just went off and Opal started crying, and then they got out of the room, and then as soon as everyone got out, Lynn started
starts
crying. And yeah, I was kind of touched, and then that episode ended there, and I was just like, oh, alright, I'm keen to watch more.
Yeah, I want to know what happened. I want to know like we learned a little bit about the family. Like we learned that Su Yin was like a rebel, while Lin wanted to follow in Top's footsteps and become the police chief.
Yeah.
So like we find out that that's they're pretty opposite right there. Like I guess maybe Lin felt like Su Yin caused trouble for them, and Toph. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know. I was amazed by like her reaction. It was just insane. Like, why would you do that? But anyway, so that pretty much wraps up episode 5.
So guys, that pretty much wraps up all the first 5 episodes of Korra. I know we went through them pretty quickly, but that's 5 episodes to go through. That's a lot, right, Alex?
Exactly. That's yeah. And from now we'll be reviewing like 2 episodes at a time. I only did like first 5 because that's all they've shown so far, and we miss each week that's come out. So I've just done the first 5, and yeah. So how are we gonna upload these? Because there's 2 channels of ours.
True, true. And as such, this is what we're gonna do, guys. As you saw, the first 5 episodes, the first video is on Alex's channel. So the next 2 episodes, the next video will be on my channel, and then back on Alex's, back and forth until the end of the season.
Yeah, and then we'll have like a season finale and all that. And yeah, so I know this video was like not poorly made, but like there's no big
Quickly made.
yeah, yeah, it's been quickly made, like just quickly, so we get through it good. But next week will be really good because Derka is a good editor, aren't you, Derka?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
And so yeah, tell us a little bit about your channel, Derka.
Alright, guys. As you know, I'm Derka. Derka Derk, Derka the Derka, anything you want to call me, pretty much. I am a Pokemon Let's Player and Battler. So, you're looking for some good Let's Plays, head on over, leave a comment. It'd be like, yo, Derka, what's up? And I'll be like, what's up, man? And, yeah, you know.
And yeah, so everyone knows about or all of you guys know about my channel and whatnot. So yeah, I'll have a playlist for these videos on my channel, and it'll have Durka's videos in it as well, I guess, if that's possible. So
I
yeah,
think so.
this yeah. So this is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and yes, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye!
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, comment anything, even questions. We'll be happy to answer them, and we'll see you all later. Catch you later, guys.